This is interesting. It's the first time I've not had headphones. So.
Your first time?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Last time we recorded, I was gonna just do this. Like I was gonna just like
I think
run the episode, and he was like, "I need to plug my headphones in. Like I can't do this." So, guess it's fine that we're here.
I think I've had more episodes with no headphones than I have with them.
Probably.
Did you ever do a gaming headset episode? I had the
Me?
gaming headset.
I think so.
Yeah, I think you did one wearing the gaming headset.
The Turtle Beaches.
Shit kind of mess with
No,
my
they're
ears.
razors. They're razors.
Oh, the razors. That's right.
Oh,
What's up, y'all?
howdy.
Bing chilling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, it is it's gonna be a sore episode of Camp Cozy. Gavin-
2025 is in full effect.
Gavin was rolling out before this episode started recording. We took a little trip to the rock climbing gym last night, and got kind of banged up. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard to get out of bed this morning.
I didn't even do no rock climbing. It was hard to get out of bed.
Tyler's like, it's just hard for me to get out of bed every day. But yeah, we went rock climbing last night. It was pretty cool. We did pretty good actually, relative to our skill level. We were not shrugging anything off. We were doing it all.
Yeah, I had fun. That was cool.
Gavin fucking killed it. Like in the last 10 minutes of us being there, we were doing like a wall that goes like 20 feet up, and I couldn't get the last part. Like I couldn't jump. You have to like jump and reach it. Like, when you jumped to like grab that last piece, like your legs like kicked out?
Yeah, like
Dude, he was like hanging from all the way at the top.
I had to like jump and then like it was on like the slanted part, you know what I mean? So it like went like this. Like I like jumped for it and then like the whole rest of my body just like whoop, just like swung out. I had to like swing myself back on.
And that was like the bouldering section. Like no like harness or anything.
Fuck that.
Fucking dude, I just dropped like straight off the top. It's scary, dude. It's
How thick's the mat that they have right there?
It's like 3 feet tall.
It's a big fucking
like the mat. It's the whole floor is mat.
Yeah.
Like it's all. But we were messing around on the downstairs area where they had like crash pads you could drag around. But like even just doing that little like tech wall they had, that wall that just went straight up, that crash pad under you, like I'm gonna miss and fucking hit my head.
You look down before you go to dismount and you're like, I'm too fucking high up right now.
I got so like cocky with it because my first wall I did it way higher, but that was with the lights on, and they didn't tell us this over the phone when I called like earlier because I was making sure we bought like passes on Groupon for me and Lydia, and I was like just making sure like I could use that pass that day. They didn't tell us till we got there that they turn the lights off at 7, and you get headlamps for night climbing, which was like it was cool, but like jumping off the wall at night versus like during the like with the lights on versus like no lights, it's totally different. It's not, you look down, it's just like black and you're like
You guys are almost cave divers at that point.
bro, honestly, yeah.
My palms were a lot sweatier when the lights went off.
Dude, I'm not, yeah, it was kind of
See
scary.
that, bro?
And I felt like my
Like-
headlamp just wasn't working.
It's like, it's like cheap Energizer ones. So like it didn't really light up that much.
Yeah, if I would have known, dude, I would have brought my fucking badass fucking nightstick headlamp.
Camping
It's like we
gear.
weren't like repelling each other or whatever.
Belaying, yeah,
we
you had to
weren't
be
doing
like
that.
certified to like belay each other. So we were just using like the auto belay systems.
Yeah, but even then you're like 30 feet up and you're like about to jump off. It's
Yeah,
like pitch black. You're like,
It was like scary to like kick off the wall. Like, you know, you're like 30, like you said, you're like 30. I think the walls we were doing were like 28 feet to the top. And when you're all the way up there, like getting the courage to just like I kept saying it, I'm like, just let go. And then it was my turn to do it. And I was like, oh fuck, I can't do it. But I let go like halfway up a wall, and it like swung me all the way back, and I spun and I like landed like on my feet. I was like, what's up guys? Like landed like right in front of them, like 10 feet off the wall. But yeah, it was pretty cool. We went there for a few hours and clambered and climbed around. It was pretty cool. Not a lot of people were there, so like I said, we didn't have to like wait around for anything or
Oh yeah.
The people working there, though, man, that must be the easiest job in the world. He told us while we were like getting the tour, and he was showing us everything. He's like, yeah, this is the auto belay system, blah blah blah. He's like, make sure when you're done, you secure it, take it off, and then hook it back onto the flag, like like the thing bolted to the ground to like hold it. He's like, if you let go and it goes all the way to the top, I'm gonna actually have to do work. We walk in, dude. They're like, it's like 3 like college kids. One of them's just like fucking doing a Rubik's cube. The other one's like not even just staring at his computer. And then the guy helping us, we get done. And once we like go around to get our gear, I see what they're all doing. They all have laptops. One dude's on like chess.org. Like he's playing chess. The other dude,
rank up, dude.
Dude, the other dude was hitting the Rubik's cube. And the other guy's doing like college homework. Like he's doing like a Canvas assignment. I was like, damn, dude. Must be so chill just to like not have to do anything when you're at work. Just sit at the front desk.
They probably get
Yeah, it
paid
must be nice.
garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
I'm like, dude, they're probably getting paid like $15. And if they work at a
At the
climbing gym,
best.
they're probably into like outdoor shit. So all their money they make probably just goes towards that anyway. Like,
Which is expensive shit.
yeah, gear is not cheap. I mean, we've talked gear on this show before. We talked gear.
Well,
But yeah.
gear talk.
We've talked shop.
We talk shop. We talk nuts. We talk bolts. But yeah, it was a pretty fun little thing. I'm definitely going again.
Yeah, I was saying like once a month thing would be pretty nice.
I'm trying to-
It was only like $30 without a coupon. Or
I kind of had
It's
more.
not bad.
I had more fun doing
Why
it.
not go out to KTR then? In Scottsdale. It's
what is that?
skateboarding,
Kids That Rip.
gymnastics,
Oh.
and I think they have rock climbing at the one in Scottsdale.
It's like they built like a parkour park and all that.
Yeah, it's BMX, scooters, skateboards.
Yeah, it's like a full indoor skate park. They got like a park.
Gymnastics.
They could do gymnastics. They got fucking.
Hmm.
When I was a kid, the KTR was like that would be like going to Woodward. You know what I mean?
There was only one back when we were fucking into that shit.
Mm.
Out in Chandler, I think.
Yeah, going to KTR was like hearing someone went to Woodward.
Yeah. Oh man, I always wanted to.
My mom bought me a pass to KTR for the summer. It's like, dude, fucking lucky. You had that skate park though, AZ Grind.
Yeah.
That was kind of not KTR, but it was an indoor skate park.
Yeah, it was just all skate park. And then like 2 years after it opened, they built the resi mat and the foam pit, and I threw a double backflip into the foam pit like twice. Did not try to do that actually. That shit was scary.
Oh yeah, viewers don't know this, but Tyler used to be a young prodigy on the scooter. We used to show up to the skate park, and he would just like be like, "Can I borrow your scooter real quick?" to like a little kid, and then just fly out of the bowl doing a backflip, and he'd land, and he'd be like, "Here you go," and everyone was like, "What? What?" He was like, "Yeah, can I borrow that real quick?" "All right, thanks. Here you go." Just pass the scooter back to him.
Thanks, man. Just had to make sure I could still do it.
When's the last time you backflipped on the scooter?
Before I broke my collarbone, I think.
You broke your collarbone on a skateboard, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking skateboards.
Have you been in the skate park since?
Yeah, he has.
Yo, did you guys go to the skate park? When was that? Was I living here?
I don't know. I forgot.
I don't think so.
Oh, is that when you guys went to the casino?
Yeah.
With Braden?
Yeah, and we just watched a guy gamble like $4 grand.
Yeah.
You guys were with Braden, right?
Yeah, it was.
I forgot we went to the skate park before
Yeah.
that.
I think I remember that. Tyler was like, "Yeah, we're going to the skate park," and then I like talked to him later that night. I'm like, "Yo, how'd the skate park go?" And you're like, "Oh, it was cool. We went to the casino after." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
That's crazy. You guys, what casino?
I
The
think it
Wild
was-
Horse Pass?
Oh yeah, no, I was
Talking
living,
stick.
Talking stick.
I was living in Phoenix then.
Mm-hmm. That's fun. Well, watching someone lose a bunch of money is fun. Probably not for them, but you
Yeah,
know.
we stayed out way too late, man.
Were you crushing bevies? Were you getting twisted?
Oh, I think so.
I tried to buy a Corona and they didn't let me because I didn't have my ID
Oh.
or a flipped ID.
Oh, okay. They let you in the casino, but they wouldn't let you buy alcohol?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
because I still have the up and down.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this had to have been that had to have been like a hot minute ago.
Yeah, that was my first time at Talking Stick. It just reminded me of like Dave and Buster's, but for adults.
Right. Have you been to the casino? Like, have you gambled?
In Vegas, I gambled a little bit at a table. That was it.
It's not fun, honestly.
It's not. I don't enjoy it
It's like
personally.
opening cases on CS is better.
Yeah. Yeah.
More dopamine for me, but even that's boring as shit, though.
Yeah, I've
I'm
only,
not running slots. Fuck that, dude.
bro. I ran up. I went out to auction. I went out to auction once with my parents because they had like free rooms and shit.
Yeah.
So I brought like $200 to gamble with, and I ended up like in Brandon. You know, my brother is a degenerate gambler. No, I'm just
Always
kidding.
gets lucky though.
Yeah, he has like the touch of luck. Like, so he actually, funny, before I get into this story, he looked at all of his tax returns or all of his tax shit from his gambling before he filed his taxes. He won. Technically, he walked out of Vegas like up at every casino. He didn't lose any money. I don't know how. Like, he's the lucky. He has the luck. You know what I mean? Like, he has gambler's luck. But I was playing around like on the slots. You know, I don't like, I played a little bit of tables, but I feel like I burn my money like so quick on tables. So I'll play slots, and if a machine like actually hits, then you know I'll stick around until like I'll put 20 in, and if I could get that 20 to like 80, then I'll like pull out and I'll walk away, and I'll just keep doing that until I have like a little baby bag. But I got like $90, and my brother was like, "Dude, you gotta like go over here now," and he sits me down at a dollar machine. I didn't know that, like, the denomination and all that. And he was like, set the denomination to 3, blah, blah, blah. And I hit again. I was spending $3 every time I was rolling.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up hitting for like another like $200. And then I went and sat at another dollar machine. And I played one time. I played it once, and it was like, you win $200. You win $200. So I got up to like $600, like just like that. Played it like a few more times, got down to like instantly. It was $5 spins. Like, got down to like, I don't know, like $150. I hit it one more time, and it jumped all the way up to $500. And I was like, I'm done. Like, cashed it out. Didn't gamble the rest of the weekend.
Nice.
And I was like, okay, well, that is my extent of gambling. Like, I've never gambled since.
I gambled pretty hard on the cruise.
You're out on the water. You're like, I'm just,
Ran it up to like 700-800 and then lost it all.
that's the way she goes.
We're at a table?
No, just slots.
Really?
Cruise gambling is crazy.
I was doing like $20 bets though.
They fuck you up when you gamble. They drink, like, they give you so much alcohol because they want you to keep gambling. Like, they'll happily give, like, the dealers will like happily let you fucking like keep winning money, keep winning, because like, where are you gonna spend it? Like,
On the cruise.
on the cruise.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My brother said like the dealers will like help you. Like, they'll be like, oh, you didn't mean to do that.
Huh.
Like on blackjack and shit. Like, you'll be like, oh, I want to hit, and the dealer will be like, no, you don't, and then they'll skip you.
That's funny.
But yeah,
I've never won money from casino. I don't know. I've never really enjoyed that environment. I also like learned a lot about like the kind of like social engineering that goes into like slot machines and stuff in casinos
bright
before I
lights.
even like stepped into a casino. So it just kind of it didn't have that
Bright
effect on me
lights.
because I kind of knew that already
Yeah.
going
Yeah,
into
it
it. The noise.
It's crazy. I watched like
the placement of the machines.
I've seen like a TikTok that breaks it down. It's like the ceiling like is dark. Like, you can't see the roof of the building.
No outside light.
The floor is no outside light, so you don't know what time it, or if the windows like they're either tinted or they're like polarized, so you can't tell what
No
time
sharp
it is.
turns.
No sharp turns. The
Yeah.
carpets are always super random, so that way your eyes don't look down.
Mm-hmm.
You're always like looking at like eye level. The machines, they have like, it's crazy because you're in a casino and you hear like all these noises going off. Like, I remember I heard all these noises going off, and finally like the machine did it, like made that noise that I heard, and it was to win like $20. And it sounds like everybody around you is like I'm winning. Like, you're making all this money. It's like, no, it just isn't. They have random alarms going off and shit too to make you think like it's happening.
Yeah.
Around you.
Yeah, like nobody's playing the game, but it's like. Yeah.
It has like lights going off, dude. If they could, they'd be launching fucking fireworks. Off
Yeah,
inside,
dude, for
like,
real. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, no,
can see
they
it.
we did that Vegas trip for Brandon's 21st, and I mean, like, the trip itself was fun.
I'm Vegas out though.
Like, running around Vegas, we ran around Vegas, and it was a good time. But like, dude, I don't got it in me to like go back to that place. Like,
If I'm going back, it's strictly for restaurants. Like that's it.
We had some good eating when we were there.
Dude, I found $100 on the floor in front of a restaurant, and then I lost it 2 hours later.
Oh, did you play it?
No,
Oh, you ended up losing the bill. That's funny.
I put it in my wallet, went and checked my wallet, not there.
Maybe it was maybe it's like it's a special $100 bill that a casino puts out that you load it up and knows you'll lose it, but if you don't spend it in enough time, it disappears. Just for someone else
Out of
to
my
find.
inventory.
Yep.
It's got like a watermark on it, like the slot. The machine just knows.
Yeah.
It's like, all right,
Yeah.
this one's mine.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is the house 100.
It just floats around and people pick it up until it finally gets spent.
Yeah.
And then they're like, ah, fuck. Well, that was a free $100, so I might as well just. And
They
then
like-
next thing you know, your kid's not going to college.
They like pay people to walk through casinos and like fucking just
Drop
like,
money.
Drop money. You fuckers.
Yeah, that's
That'd be crazy.
And they have like full-time employees that like watch the cameras 24/7 and shit.
they have
too?
like security specialists. Like some of the best security technology in the world is used in Vegas.
in a fucking casino.
Dude, as
In
soon as you
casinos.
win, they send you a fucking casino pit boss fucking person.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
But like their camera systems have like facial recognition.
Once
and,
you
like,
once you win over a certain amount of money, like I think it's like 10 grand. If you win 10 grand, the casino owes you like a pit boss, whatever. Like they're your slave pretty much.
they'll just follow you around and fucking.
Do whatever you ask them to do,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you're in the casino.
Well, like they'll pull you. Like if you win, they'll pull you and be like, "You're getting a room. You're getting." Because if you win over 900, if it's a hand pay, which I think is above $999 or something like that, like where the machine won't even spit it back out. Like you can't print a ticket. You have to sit there and an employee will come up, verify it.
Yeah.
They'll go grab the cash and then they'll sit there and pay it out to you. My mom won like $8 grand at a casino once.
I wish.
Paid the taxes on the spot. And they came with her and they're like, all right, so you won the money, blah, blah, blah. If you'd like to come back for our New Year's Eve party or something, you do get a free room. Here's that for you. Once you're ready to leave, go ahead and let like customer service know. They're going to have 2 security guards walk you to your car. Like it's, like
That
all
was
of a
at
sudden.
Diamond, right?
Huh? Yeah, it was actually. Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, she won like $8 grand. We got season passes to Universal. That was pretty sick.
Nice.
For her winning?
Mm-hmm. She went
Or she spent the money on that?
part of the money. She didn't spend $8 grand on
Well, yeah. But
season pass, but yeah, like she was like, "Fuck it, we're gonna," like because we lived in Florida, so they bought season passes to Universal, and we went like 5 times. Universal Studios in Florida was pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was a sick park to be
did
at.
you ever go to Disney World?
No, never did.
Damn.
I heard it's like 6 parks.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it's 6 different parks. There's like Epcot. Yeah,
Like
there's like a water
Disneyland-
park.
Disneyland's like 2 parks.
Mm-hmm.
Disney World's 6.
And Epcot is like crazy big. It's like that's
Like you need
Epcot.
like 5 days to try to get everything done.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's too much for me. I'm not a Disney guy.
I don't got that in me. I am gonna be going to Disneyland in October, which that should be pretty cool. But only
Disney-
gonna do like a day in each park.
Disney World definitely has the better rides.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean,
Nathan's gonna turn into a Disney slut.
you wish, dude. No, it's on site.
I'm the one with the green goblin mask and the
yeah,
lightsaber
Tyler. Yeah,
now.
you're saying that. Tyler dropped a band in Disneyland,
God
basically.
damn.
Bro, he got
Wait, is that where you went?
Mhm.
Last week? No,
Mhm.
2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
he went to Disneyland. He got a fucking like movie accurate Green Goblin mask, a lightsaber. He built his own lightsaber. Here, we're gonna flash Tyler cheesing. Tyler cheesing with his lightsaber here. Boom. All
It's
right.
the real. I found the real Disney slut.
And then the green goblin pictures right next to that.
Bro, look at the smile on his face.
Dude, that shit was
That's look at the smile on his face. How fried were you?
very,
Yeah.
very.
Yeah. Tyler was.
Oh shit, that thing's crazy.
That green goblin mask.
What the fuck? Yeah. Nice.
And that was only $160, the
Really?
mask.
Damn.
I was like, damn, that's actually way cheaper than
Here's
I
the
thought.
Green Goblin mask that Tyler got.
That's dope.
Dude, and the Captain America shield was like $450.
Jesus.
But it was like real leather strap, real metal. It was pretty sick. If I had the money, I definitely would have got it. But
Yeah.
How much was the lightsaber?
for $470.
But it's not like you don't just like buy a lightsaber.
You-
It's like
yeah,
an
I know
experience.
you build it.
You gotta
yeah.
like
Yeah.
RSVP for it.
It was
and
actually
shit.
really sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Brandon has a video of Tyler building his lightsaber. I haven't seen it yet. I forgot to ask him to watch it when I was over
It's
there.
like the end
Oh, when you activate it, right?
when you activate the force.
Because they like use the force, yeah. And then it like, and then everyone lifts it up together. Did you do the lightsaber ceremony thing at Disneyland where everybody lights their saber at the end of the night?
That's like specific days.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all the Star Wars nerds.
Like May 4th.
Oh, okay.
They all
get together and they all put their
there's like a
lightsabers
light
up and
up
they all
thing.
light them at the same
Everyone
time.
lights their lightsabers at one time in the Star Wars land.
Gavin, you're cheesing real hard right now for someone that I know has an extensive Funko Pop collection.
Not anymore.
Oh, you sold them?
They're all gone.
Gavin collected Funko Pops.
Prove it.
I bet I still have the text of him being like, dude, look what I found at Target today. And it's like May from Overwatch. Or no, it was Diva from Overwatch with her mech. Yeah, yeah. That's a guilty smile, folks. That's a guilty smile.
Prove it.
Prove it.
You probably would have
What do
bought
we-
the action figures at Disneyland.
Pixar didn't happen.
No.
They're actually pretty sick action figures.
I'm not a Disney slut or a Marvel slut. You guys can go away.
No, Gavin will.
I just like waifus and
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Put Gavin in a fucking.
Fucking.
Put Gavin in like a Japanese like pop culture
Oh, there's
shop.
a-
and
I
he
love
would-
Valorant. Ooh.
there's a what was it called? The San Francisco thing in Disney or in California Adventure
from
from Big Hero 6.
San Francisco.
Yeah. It was like a little anime world. You would have been hard walking through there.
Yeah.
I saw it and I even got a little chubbed up.
Whoa, there's children around, yo. You're in a place for kids. You're over here walking around half chubbed.
Charlie, I love kids. I love kids, Charlie.
Were they selling like anime shit there? Like, did they have like Naruto action figures and shit?
No, nothing like that. It was all mostly Big Hero 6 themed.
It's Disney. It Disney.
Disney sluts.
And then I'm going here in a month. I'm going to
What's-
Knott's Berry Farms.
Oh yeah, that was 10 times better than Disneyland.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's a much better fandom.
Ride the Ghost Rider
I've
at
been
night.
there.
Peanuts. I'm actually pretty pumped. I fuck with, and I'm going during the Boysenberry Festival.
Nice.
Oh, it's
So
gonna be
there's-
packed.
There's gonna be food. There's boysenberry alcohol. They got boysenberry beer, wine.
Wow.
You get boysenberry pie. You get boysenberry cookies, boysenberry lemonade, boysenberry boysenberry cheesecake.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys been to Six Flags? You like Six Flags?
No, I have not been there.
I've done the sky drop there
Nice.
when I was like 14 or 15 years old. 400 feet up in the air.
I liked Six Flags.
I never really.
Saw Ariana Grande walking through there. I was definitely bricked as a 15-year-old then.
That's when she was dating Mac too, bro, huh?
Dude, she had like six 6'6" fucking bodyguards just walking around her.
Well before
Makes
they
sense.
fucking. Have you seen her these days, bro?
Yeah,
She's banged
she's-
up.
Yeah, she's like twig size.
She's on
too.
Ozempic, dog.
She's been bad ever since Macklemore died, to be honest.
Macklemore.
Or-
Mac Miller.
Mac- yeah.
Ever
Same-
since, damn,
same
world ain't
guy.
been the same since fucking Macklemore died.
It feels like he died.
Where is Macklemore, folks?
What? Yeah.
Folks. But yeah, she's.
Walk up in the wait. What was it saying? Walk up in the shop like, "What up? I got a big cock."
Oh, the
Something like
thrift,
that.
the thrift
Yeah.
shop song.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. That was simpler times. When thrift shop was like, people were like listening, like, dude, that shit played.
Jordan.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
his favorite song.
That shit played. Like people, dude, he like performed at like the Grammys because of that song. That's like a meme song. That's like a meme rapper.
Yeah, it is. It's like another Lil Dicky, to be honest.
Damn, that's another person I forgot about, Lil Dicky.
What happened to his show?
What was his show called? Like Steve or something? What was it called?
Yeah.
Was it that or like The Life of Lil Dicky or some shit?
No,
No,
well,
it was like
yeah, it was
Steve.
about his life.
Yeah, it was. I
but-
think it was called Steve. Yeah. Holy shit!
It was called Steve.
I forgot about
I think
that.
it was called Steve.
I watched it.
Dude, I watched.
I watched it with you.
Yeah, I watched whatever was out. I didn't know it was called Steve.
Your brother told us about it, and we
Why you
watched
say
it.
like that.
Steve.
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 I never watched it, but
It was pretty funny.
when he was like rapping early, like 2013 and 14, like I would kind of listen to him a little bit.
No, I gotta be honest with you. I watched I subscribed to his like YouTube channel because when his music videos came out, they were like he made all of those. Like he produced them and like
Yeah, he put a lot of effort into his music.
he actually
Borrowed a lady's
and
mansion.
clearly he liked video production.
I've seen that. So the story of Lil Dicky's weird because he worked for the NBA.
Really?
So he worked for
Wait,
the
what?
NBA. He was a marketing director for the NBA.
Huh.
So like I can't remember what
How do you not know that, Gavin?
I can't remember what
Not a real Lil Dicky fan.
Not a real NBA fan.
I can't remember what ad campaign he did. He executively produced an
too.
ad campaign for the NBA, like a big one. Like I can't remember. Like it was just like the sick commercials that would come on for the NBA, or like the finals and stuff. He did those, and he made a bunch of money. And he quit his job. I think he either quit his job or like he took like time off of it, and he had like money saved up to produce, like he budgeted out money to like produce like a bunch of music videos for himself. And it was basically like if he didn't take off, like he was gonna have to go back to work. And it like obviously it worked, you know, like everybody heard his music and he fucking blew up. And then he did Double XL.
Yeah, that's
Damn, that's
oh
crazy.
My God,
Double
yeah.
XL 2016.
He was on that.
He was on that. the greatest cipher, the greatest musical gathering ever to happen, the 2016 cipher. He was a part of that.
Who else was on there that wasn't like filthy fucking rich now?
Well, let's see. Denzel Curry, 21 Savage, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Dicky, fucking Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak is on the Lil Dicky episode, or the Lil Dicky video. Like the like you remember they like broke the ciphers
Lil
up.
Lil Yachty.
Oh, fucking Kodak. Come on.
Kodak.
Yeah, Kodak.
Lil Yachty.
DJ Snake. Is that his name?
I
think that's who it was.
Who the fuck paid the little sorry ass beat? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no,
I think-
DJ. Yeah, maybe it was DJ Snake.
DJ Scheme.
No, not DJ Scheme.
I think it's Snake. DJ Snake.
Maybe DJ Snake. But yeah, that was crazy. That was like the last time those like were good too.
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Like when's the last time like you? Oh, X was on that one.
What?
That was X was on that one.
Really?
That's the
Where he kneeled down.
Remember he kneels down, the beat cuts, and he's
Oh.
like, oh, whatever, like,
Oh yeah.
I'll kill all of you peasants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot they cut those into two parts. So
You
it's
would get, there's like 3 or 4, like they would
Oh.
put like 3 rappers on like each one.
yeah, there's
like
like
the-
batches of the ciphers.
Yeah, and like obviously like the Lil Uzi, Kodak Black, you know, that's like the number one
Yeah.
one. Everybody knows that one. But yeah, they that was like different. I remember like when it was like getting time of the year for Double XL to like release those videos and everyone getting like so excited for them. Like people were like actually like pumped for him to come out, and like now it's like
the when they would announce like the list or whatever.
they do the
you
cover
know?
shoot. They'd
Yeah.
shoot the cover, and
Yeah.
you'd see who was on it that year. Crazy.
I
It's
remember
actually
that.
crazy. Like Kendrick Lamar was with I think Action Bronson and Logic
That
the
is
same year.
crazy.
I think
That's
Yellow Wolf.
2015, right?
it could have been like earlier, like 14, 13.
That's wild.
I think like Yellow Wolf was on it. Fucking. There's like a lot of people that like you wouldn't think
Action
like
Bronson. I
Yeah.
love Action Bronson.
Action Bronson's the man.
I fucking love that dude. Before I started listening to his music, I was watching like his Ancient Alien series,
Mhm.
where he would like smoke a
Mhm.
bunch of pot and watch Ancient Aliens.
I remember
like,
I was
a bunch of weird shit would just happen.
I was I want to say I was like it was either I was sick or it was like spring break or something, and I was watching all the Ancient Alien action, not the original show, but the Action Bronson's Ancient Aliens, I think
Yeah.
is what it was called on Vice. and he would just like invite like rappers and people over, and they would sit in that giant like green screen room,
Yeah.
and the episode would just play like on them.
Behind them, yeah.
Dude, I remember there's like an episode where Action Bronson like busts out a VR headset, and they're like fucking around with it. Like he's like, I can't remember what he was doing. Was he shooting basketballs, or he was like fighting someone, and it like they like the show like just fall like because the show will eventually just like fall into chaos where they're not even watching the episode's playing, but no one's even watching it.
Yeah.
And he's like in like. He's in VR and he's like da, 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 da. He's like moving his arms around.
Mind you, they would get like ridiculously high.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like
bags
like
of weed.
excessive
Like
amounts
bags,
of smoking.
Bags of weed on the table, like big Ziploc gallon
This
bags.
isn't just like casual weed smoking. Like
No, it's
it's
blunt after
excess.
blunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember there's like a
Excess.
clip of there's like an episode where he had like Earl sweatshirt on, and Earl sweatshirt's just like eating a dry bagel, like didn't even put in the toaster, just like eating a bagel. He's like, damn. He's like, I didn't even toast this shit. There's no cream cheese. He's like, this is a dry bagel.
That's funny.
You
Yeah,
can't-
I think every episode, a quarter of the episode, it's like an hour long or something.
Yeah.
A quarter of it is spent them just fucking smoking.
It always starts with them like watching it and they're like talking about like what they, like what's happening in the episode. Damn, I gotta find that and run it back. See if it was.
Yeah, lucky.
See if it was as good as I remember it to be.
I think it's on YouTube still. That's where I was watching it.
Yeah, you can't. Action brought like.
YouTube probably took it off.
Yeah, probably because
YouTube is monetizing and censoring everything.
YouTube acting like some hoes.
They're hitting my moto vloggers right now, demonetizing all their videos for doing wheelies.
Yeah, I can't find a Kamala hoax video to save my life.
No. There's a YouTube channel that Cody used to tell me about all the time. They're like conspiracy theory videos, but they were like the old school YouTube conspiracy theory videos. Like he was hitting me with like the shit that like Kamala Harris is a man, like shit like that. He's like, bro, she's not even. I think Cody was on the Kamala Harris isn't even black, she's Indian wave way back.
Jesus Christ.
I'm talking like 20, like during like the Joe Biden election.
Yeah.
Like Trump Biden, like 2020, like it was like 2019, and Cody was hitting me with the fucking. He's like, dude, she's not even black. She's fucking Indian, bro. He's like, doesn't that make you mad?
Doesn't that make you angry, Nathan?
Don't you want to do something about it? I'm like, Cody, you're getting activated. Chill, dude, chill.
Just makes you want to. I'm
My-
more of a. I'm a
Don't you want to just build an AR-15?
Isn't it the same thing about Obama too? He's
Big
Indian?
Mike.
That's no, you're talking about the.
I was about
You
to
mean Barack Hussein Obama? Like that whole
Oh,
thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I remember hearing about that in fucking elementary
Mhm.
school. That Obama was.
He's
fucking
not even
Arabic.
check his birth certificate.
He's not even U.S. born.
He's not even U.S.
Didn't
born.
he
Check
like not
his.
even have his birth certificate?
No, I think he
when
did.
he was
I
like his first term.
say his full name, Barack Hussein Obama.
You imagine like like you think like deep South people would go ham on like the Democrats now. You imagine what it was like when Barack Obama was
Especially when
getting
like the
into
internet,
office?
when the internet like, because now everybody can like talk about it on like Facebook, Twitter,
like,
like all that. Like
everyone's
back then, it was like
recording everything, blah blah
Yeah.
blah, all that shit. But like back when like Osama
Osama bin Laden.
when Obama was getting into office, yeah, that was a lot different. But
Obama.
it's the same shit, man. Probably
Mhm.
even fucking worse.
He was running against who was that guy that was running for the Republican?
Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney, dude. I remember I was in 8th grade when that was all happening. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was 8th grade, and I remember like all my classmates being like all my boys in middle school being like, dude, if Mitt Romney wins, man, he's gonna make porn illegal. Like people saying shit like that, and I'm like. Like I remember like them saying some like wild shit
I
like
never
bro, he's
heard
going
that,
to
bro.
outlaw porn. Like we cannot let this happen. And I'm like, what are we gonna do about
I think
this?
my dad was a huge my dad was for Mitt Romney.
I think he was. I
That's
think Mitt
hilarious.
Romney is he's Mormon. Is he not?
Really?
I
I
wanna say
don't
he is.
fucking know.
But yeah, like I just
My
remember.
dad bleeds red, brother.
Oh yeah, I think everybody's dad does, and if your dad doesn't, you should. You need that. Shane Gillis talked about it best. Like, what do you want? Do you want like yeah, it's annoying to have like parents who are so into politics. But
I mean,
do you
it's
want like Fox News dad or do you want MSNBC dad?
I was about to say it's either your dad bleeds red or he's just gay as hell.
Exactly. Like you either have like a dad that like is kind of an asshole
No,
or
you-
he's just gay.
Yeah, there's only one extreme.
You need that. You need that balance in your life because you need to see the extreme side of it from your dad to be like, oh, okay,
For
dude,
sure.
cool,
Yeah, and then
cool
you
it
find
down.
it.
So like,
kind of lean on your mom a little bit.
yeah, exactly. Like that's you don't want like. Because think about it, there's people like Nick Rochefort has like a great bit about this where he's like talking about like QAnon grandmas, like grandmas that like know what 4chan is and shit. Like he has like a bit where like someone was trying to sell a house and he was like looking through the photos of it and she had like a couch with like 80 plushies on it. He's like, this is definitely like a cigarette smoking like QAnon grandma house. Like you see what they're doing, They know. They all know. Like he's like talking about like he's talking to the teddy bears and he's like, this teddy bear right here is like, just fucking kill me. He's like, you see what they're doing. They want people to see it. They know it's all in the symbolism. The whole point of symbolism, the way symbolism works is you have to know. Like, and yeah, dude, like imagine having that grandma. Well, I realize.
Uh-oh,
I
wait,
was
hold
about
on.
to say,
She lives not
You
far
got
from
something
here.
you gotta say, Tyler?
She lives not too far from here.
I cussed her out when I was 15.
Yeah, his grandma's like
Is her
that.
hair blue?
We went. No, she's like QAnon, like we went over to her house and she's like, something's up with the cable, Tyler. I can't get Newsmax. MSNBC works fine, but Newsmax doesn't come in. I wonder why that is. Goddamn Democrat. Goddamn Democrats won't let me. Goddamn demon rats won't let me watch my goddamn cable news.
They're all up in my email too.
They're trying to make me watch the CNN.
They're forcing it upon me.
And I got those Durka motherfuckers
Yeah.
calling me on the phone, trying to get my credit card.
Trying to make me go down to Walmart, buy a goddamn gift card.
But I have no one else to talk to, so I talked to him for a little bit.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
That like having QAnon grandma would be fucking. That'd be heavy.
I'm lonely these days, so I played with him a little.
I talked to him.
Had a little back and forth.
Talk to him.
Yeah, dude. Like that's like
Ask him if he's married.
that's the risk you run these days. Is like there's like women who are retired that know what 4chan is and like they've been on poll like.
Yeah. Oh, dude, and what's up with the fucking like these like this group of like middle-aged women that are just extremely into like supporting like non-binary young people? Like I don't know much about like the group, but I know there's a huge fucking like group of like, you know, teachers slash influencers slash middle-aged women that are just very supportive
we're
of
here for you.
non-binary
We're here for you.
non-binary trans people. Like they like encourage it and teach
Like
it.
I'll be your mom.
Yeah.
I'll be your. Do you honestly
And they
want? Do you
fucking-
want my hypothesis on this? Do you
What?
want my? Because I've thought about this before, and I think I like kind of figured it
I
out.
fucking like I'm looking at one in traffic and
Like
it's
in
got
the-
like stickers on the back of her car like
The equality.
stomping out binary people, like a sticker that has like a foot
Coexist.
that says like
Coexist. Yeah.
stomping out binary people.
I genuinely
on-
think. Okay.
Fuck it,
I've
I'm like-
I've hypothesized on this before. Like I've kind of like, I think I cracked the code. So like obviously these people like you say they're in their 60s right now, right? So like
Yeah,
go
or a
back
little
40,
earlier, yeah.
50s, 60s, maybe 50s to 70s. Go back
Yeah,
40 years ago, right?
Okay.
That would put us in like the late 70s, early 80s. The big push of like
AIDS.
when AIDS, the AIDS epidemic. No, yeah, literally the AIDS epidemic. Like being like an ally back then, or like an ally, quote unquote, because like there's a difference between like being gay in the 70s and being gay now. Like you know, you had like Stonewall, like a bunch of
10
cops.
times worse now.
A bunch of cops went into a bar in the when Stonewall happened, like in the 60s, 70s, or 80s, like in that around that time. They went into a bar and they like beat the fuck out of like all these like killed gay people. Like it was a bar that like was exclusively gay, and like literally it was one day a bunch of cops were like, you know what, let's go in there and let's fuck them up, and they just did that. Like they had a fight for it, you know. A lot of women, a lot of straight women latched on to like that's when the like gay like I have a gay friend, like it was like a you know what I mean. It was like a status symbol. There's a term for him. It's called a fag hag.
Fag hag.
A fag hag. It's a straight woman that like lives in her identity of being friends with gay men.
Okay.
Like, cause it's cool. It's cool.
Right,
it's hipster.
right,
It's New York. It's very New York to be friends with a gay guy in the 80s. I genuinely think like that's what you see now is like it's those women that were like like Midwestern women growing up. Like, I wish I had a gay friend.
Yeah.
So like now they get to be like, they get to take that new identity of like, I'll be there for you. Like you have an ally in me.
Yeah.
Like I'll like.
You're like coaching all these like non-binary children.
It's crazy. It's wild.
It is pretty wild.
But yeah, I think that's
I
where
mean,
that comes from.
some of it like I totally get like like the equality side of things, right? When it comes to like gay individuals and stuff, but like dude, some of it is too extreme for me to
Well, it's like the argument of like you know, like okay, like having pride in it. Okay, like that's sure, but like the more normalized it gets, then like there's less what's what I'm looking for here. Like you're not as oppressed as you were 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago. Like what, you know, the timeline gets more skewed.
Yeah, and that
but
goes
as
for
the timeline gets
everyone.
more skewed and it becomes more normal, simultaneously they're like cranking up the intensity on it, where they're arguing that it's not being supported.
So normalized, half the men in Atlanta are gay.
Dude, Atlanta is like, I think Atlanta is literally
the gay capital.
It's the gay capital of the East Coast. Like not even just like the South anymore. It's like the East Coast. Atlanta is like San Francisco. Like it's like the big like Atlanta, dude. I'm sorry, Atlanta gay dudes are crazy. I went to Atlanta. They are, dude. They're like thug.
That's crazy.
They're like thug. It's crazy.
You get pressed when you walk by,
dude. Yeah, like you like it's they're about it now. They're like it's a whole different thing, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's a different identity over that side of the country versus like, you know, like the West Coast gay community, I guess you could say. San Francisco has that like soft
faggy.
Yeah, faggy, yeah. But without lack of a better term, faggy. But like the East Coast, like Atlanta dudes are like fucking yeah, I'm gay, so what?
I'm hard, but I'm also hard.
I'm hort. Yeah, like
I'm
gay.
I'm hard.
Over there, it's like I'm gay. What are you gonna do about it? Like, you got a problem with it?
I'll beat your ass, then fuck you.
I'll beat your ass and fuck your ass. But yeah, it's very different.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
very,
I just
very
thought
different.
I straight up saw a fucking lady in traffic with like all these middle-aged women in traffic with all these fucking like non-binary supportive stickers going on her fucking on her truck, on her car or whatever, and it just made me wonder. I was like, yeah, like that age group, you know, like that demographic.
Protect trans kids. And
Yeah,
like all that.
And it's like, and it's not even like. The weird thing is, okay, I don't want to get ahead of myself because I'm not very like traversed in this community or anything, but like I swear to God, it's all people. They're teaching, coaching, and supporting kids under 14.
It's weird, right? It's almost
And like everyone above that age, they're just like, kind of like, eh.
It's like
yeah,
the 25-year-olds that try to hang out at the skate park.
Yeah,
little kids.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, yeah,
exactly.
Well, because then you got to argue like. I know this is a term that's thrown around. Actually, I mean, who cares? Our YouTube channel is not that big. It's not like we're gonna get demonetized. The word groomer.
The money.
Here we go.
The word groomer.
Yeah.
That's been like.
Bro, tell me that's not fucking.
Is it not groom? Like when do you, if you have a child?
Where's the line?
Okay. We've seen it before.
My son knows he's gay
We've
since he was 4.
Yeah. Or like,
fucking.
like. My baby shows, like my baby can't even talk yet, and it's like they show feminine tendencies.
Yeah, or
like,
fuck, I hope nobody in my like distant family sees this, but I have an aunt that has a 5-year-old that is a boy that dresses as a girl.
Nah, that's fucked up.
Like, you can't sit here and tell me that,
That is 100% fucked up.
bro. Like that shit.
Yeah, it's because it gets
you
into
are
that.
you
it
are
gets into
what
that,
you're raised as.
like like you see.
That's what I'm
it.
saying. You're a fucking
'Cause,
product
like,
of
when
your
we were in
environment.
school-
Like
when we
this is
were in
what that
school-
shit boils down to.
When we were in school, right? Like when we were in high school, like that's when you started to see kids like come out, right? Like around high school.
Kinda.
I mean, you had the chicks and you had the fucking chicks in 7th grade that were like, actually, I'm lesbian. Like, and you're like, okay, whatever. You're just a fucking
Dyke.
yeah. They definitely had some family issues, and they were kind of reaching out. But like us growing up, like it was like we'd see it around like high school times is when like, oh, that girl left 8th grade and she came back to high school as a freshman, and now her hair she has Gavin's haircut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But here,
like,
but
but now I think it like as like time progresses, like that age that mark of time like goes down slowly. You know what I mean?
no, I think like.
But it's going
dude,
fast.
I do like, people feeling like they were born in the wrong body, like that kind of shit. Like I totally get that, and that makes total sense. But as an adolescent, and anyone under the age of fucking 10,
Yeah.
that just fucking blows my mind, man. That is.
I know what you're saying. It's like
Sorry,
how do you
I'm
know?
not-
How do you know?
I'm trying to be careful with my words.
Yeah, we're stepping lightly on this, guys. I'm on my tippy toes right now, walking around. But no, I get what you're saying. It's like, how do you know?
Yeah.
Like, how do you know? Like the dude. Like when I was like
Your
6,
frontal lobe isn't
when I
done
was
until you're
6
25.
When I was 6, I was like, dude, I am gonna be a fucking astronaut. Like I'm going to fucking space. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm gonna be.
I was like 6. I was like, dude, I'm doing it. If that doesn't work out, I'm working for the CSI. Like, because I watched CSI on TV. I was like, that would be the sickest job. I'm gonna do that. So you don't know, like, your world is so like black and white. Like it's
Dude.
so like simple of like kids being like, oh,
Dude.
I'm gonna play basketball when I'm older.
Yeah,
I'm
when
gonna
I was
be in the
five-
NFL.
When I was 5, I thought I was a fucking superhero, dude.
Yeah, I'm either gonna play in the NFL. I'm either gonna be a quarterback for the Falcons, or if that doesn't work out, I'm just gonna join I'm gonna just be a sniper. like I'm gonna be a sniper in the army. I'm gonna be special forces.
I was waiting for the spider to bite me and
Yeah.
fucking shoot webs.
if that doesn't work out, I'll just be Spider-Man. Like, I got a backup plan.
My plans were.
Now 5-year-olds nowadays are like, actually,
I'm gay.
I'm a girl.
Yeah, my parents got me in a summer art program,
I'm
and
a
that
girl,
really
but I like dudes.
my parents got me in the summer program, and I do arts. I'm in the arts, like a 6-year-old, like doing an arts program in the summertime. And it's like, yeah, I spent some time at RISD, and
Yeah, and I'm actually they.
actually I'm fucking gay. I'm fucking gay.
I
Yeah,
need
no,
a litter
it's-
box in the bathroom.
I started wearing dog collars, but cat collars with a little bell. That just feels a little bit more right to me. It's like, dude, you can't, if you like let your child like live in their identity, like yeah, okay, the easiest like analogy is like, okay, fine, let your 6-year-old get a tattoo. What are they gonna get a tattoo of?
Sonic.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Fucking like whatever they're into that week.
Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen. I'm gonna get a Lightning McQueen tattoo.
But okay,
Fortnite.
I guess the flip aspect of this is like if this is the social norm, right? If like teachers, coaches, influencers are starting to accept this type of nature, then that's going to normalize in the adolescence community.
The
And
only
you're-
reason it's normalized is because like the adults
are
adults have
are
control.
doing that.
Putting
Yeah, exactly.
transgender
That's what I'm
American
saying,
flags
yeah.
in the classroom.
Kids,
what I'm saying.
kids aren't like organizing in the like. There's not like the one 6-year-old that knows about this and he's telling everybody else about. Like
That's what I mean.
it's like the first kid that knew how sex worked. It was like telling everybody. Like that's not no. Like an adult had to expose them to that. Like, and I guess that's where the argument like. That's where it falls into like, well, then what is it? Are you grooming them? Are you trying to convince them that that's what it is? Or are you letting them like, are you like putting it out there and being like, there's some people, like, you know, when it comes to like drug usage, right?
Well, now that shit's kind of going backwards because didn't Trump just didn't he just make some shit? There's only 2 genders. He passed a law or something.
Well, I haven't been paying attention. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
no, neither
I
have
haven't
I.
Bro
either. I
fucking
heard-
talks a lot too.
Yeah, the only thing I saw from like the current Trump news rotation was the Volodymyr Zelensky thing where he was fucking, he just sat down with him and was like, boy, you broke as hell. Like,
He just bitched him.
dude, the TikTok memes that were coming out of that when it's like when your broke ass homeboy's talking about, can we get some wings while you're ordering pizza, and it like cuts to him like like
Damn.
yeah, Trump.
I saw the SNL skit of it. where it was
Dude.
like-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I watched. So I
It's
stayed
like,
up late.
Elon, you dress so nice, and he's got like a t-shirt on, but it's
what
under like a coat.
happened to Mike Myers, bro?
I don't know.
Why did he do that?
I don't know.
Why did he do that? Like, bro, stop. Like, Wayne's World
They're-
was so good.
They're reaching so hard, bro.
Yeah,
they're
it's just,
reaching so.
it's just like
hard.
so forced. Like it's because it's like when you're like the key to a good impression is like you don't have to tell the like you don't have to like there needs to be nuance in it, right? You need to you've seen it. Did you see it, Tyler? Do you know what we're
I just
talking
watched
about?
Shane Gillis's shit.
Okay, so the episode opened, and I think they did this on purpose. Well, obviously it was like what happened in the news, but having Shane Gillis on was like the icing on the cake for them because Shane Gillis is like like a few weeks prior he has a photo of him shaking hands with Donald Trump
Yeah, he's,
at the Super Bowl.
He's been characterized as a hell yeah brother in that community.
Yeah. So like, well, his opening monologue for that was like. He said something and like they didn't really laugh and he's like, oh yeah, I forgot, like you guys are all like liberals or something like that.
Is that how that went?
Yeah, kind of. Like he made a joke and like people didn't really laugh. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot, like you guys are a little stay with me now. He's like, stay with me now. So he was like talking about that. But like I think they like almost like they kind of got like a satisfaction out of starting the episode that way because they know who Shane Gillis's fans are. So like they basically got them to like sit through that. You know what I mean? Like, dude, it was like painful.
That's how they got you.
It was so painful. Like I was sitting here like biting my lip. Like I was like, come on, like let this shit end already.
The producers are behind the camera like, we
got him.
fucking
And then, you know,
got them.
Shane Gillis came in and saved he did his thing. And I was like, okay, I could breathe. Like that was rough, dude. Oh my God. They had fucking Mike Myers play Elon Musk. They had like the annoying guy who does Trump be Trump. And I was like, why isn't Shane Gillis Donald Trump in this? And Lydia was like, well, that guy always plays Trump on SNL. And I was like, that's not my Donald Trump. That's not my Donald Trump right there. That
Not at all.
it was so like it was very forced. You know what I mean? Like it was very like, and then like JD Vance, everything about that was just like, oh, it hurt. Like the humor got very gay. Very
The
quick.
SNL just hurts, dude. You kidding me?
But all the Shane Gillis skits were great. You know, the news sketch was great. Like where they're like going back and
I
forth.
know,
like,
but
the black news anchors
couple
and the
of
white news
Nathan-
anchors.
Nathan, as soon as you start thinking a little deeply about why they finally have Shane Gillis on there doing his stuff, then I immediately am just like, you know what? I fucking hate SNL again. And again.
It almost, yeah.
And again.
Yeah. Because this is how they like keep.
The viewership.
This
up,
is how they
man.
keep.
Have you even really liked it though?
You wanna know the
Like,
last
I
time?
don't. I've never liked.
I liked
that
SNL when I was like a child.
But
Like when I was
I've
a
never
little
been a
the
kid.
only
fan.
time I'm watching now is when Shane Gillis is on it.
I literally, you want to know the last time I watched SNL?
But that
last year when Shane Gillis was on it.
That's the only time.
that's how they're getting it.
Yeah. No, and I get that. Like, I'm not mad. Like, you know, like, because, like, there are some people out there that are like, SNL used to be, like, a comedic, like it used to be, it was, like, you know, back in the Norm Macdonald days and
Will Ferrell
and, what's his name, from Tommy Boy, I can't believe it, Chris Farley era, like, yeah, of course, like, but then, like, when SNL started to go in that direction, like you had Mad TV come out, which was like Will Sasso and Bobby Lee, like that became like the more edgy show. Like they were able to like play it a little looser because it didn't have the same viewership.
Yeah.
So it was like easier for them to get away with jokes. So like that, that makes sense. That like it's just, what do you expect? Like it's gonna happen. That's just the way it is. Like it's just gonna keep going that way. Everything that you love will eventually fall into that because they got to keep the money coming in, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Eventually it becomes too big, and you gotta like play the fiddle, for whoever is the dominant subculture in society, and currently that's who's that is who the dominant subculture is. That's who you gotta dance for.
Yeah, and that's just pissing me off the more and more I see him on SNL. The more and more I'm just...
They're trying to like get people. I mean, dude, look, Bud Light did it. Bud Light had to hire Shane Gillis because they fucked up so bad. They had to get like the most like they had to correct so hard to win back like.
They had to make the guy that makes fun of everything liberal the fucking spokesperson.
Yeah, well, Shane Gillis talked about it before too. He's like, dude, I'm not like. He's like, obviously, like I joke about like Donald Trump and like he like talks about like being like he's just like, I just want to be funny. Like I don't want to like attach like politics to it. Like, but you can joke about politics without putting your own, poisoning the water. You know what I mean? You can do it. It's not hard. Like and that was like his whole point was like that's how he does his comedy, being like you don't have to like the way most comedians fuck up is they just like they put their opinions into their comedy, when if you like come at it from like a more neutral approach, that's more material to work with too. It makes your job easier.
Right.
You have more to work with. You can
yeah.
You can point out like the right and be like, you guys are fucking nut jobs. And then you could turn around, like in the same sentence, you can turn around and be like, and liberals are fucking gay, and everyone's gonna be like, yeah. No one, everybody can like, he's right. Like they'll ignore what they don't like to hear because they hear something they do like, and like that's the easiest way to do comedy, right? Like,
yeah,
you can win over the most people doing it that way.
Definitely.
And I think that's also like a great stance to take for everything. Like you don't gotta like commit because of like one or two things that you do like you can be apolitical and like still pull it off. It's just hard, and people don't like that. It's easy in terms of you get the most material, but you have to get leverage. It's easier to go out and be like, I'm a right wing nut job, and like then you'll get like it's grifting. It's grifting.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Plus
It's
that's
like
the juice they're feeding you. So
like you see it with political commentators, like Tucker Carlson. Like he wasn't liberal, but he worked for CNN, and then he jumped to Fox News, and then now he's doing his own thing. It's like you just got to grift. You grift around until you build up a big enough audience that will support you no matter what, and then you could just go do your own thing. But if you start it from the beginning, it's going to be harder to get that like lift off.
Yeah.
Harder to get that traction to like do something.
Yeah, but if you turn on Fox News, they're going to feed you some Kool-Aid that makes you want to fucking pick a side, right?
Exactly. And it's it's all the same, like no matter what side you choose, if you end up choosing a side, like that's just the way it is, bro. Like,
it's like, I know it's corny, but like, question everything, man. Like,
yeah,
like go against the grain. Don't just fucking.
Yeah, you can't.
Don't just float down river with it,
Yeah, if you get, there's like a saying that if you get wisdom.
Nah, man, you have to sink with the ship.
If you get wisdom from like the same source, then it's pointless because then it becomes stale, and then you just put yourself in a little echo chamber. Like you got to kind of like collect from like the little thing. You just got to find the little pieces you like and like piece it all together for yourself, right?
Yeah.
And it's so much less stress. Like you don't have to like push your own identity down.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to like bottle up certain parts of yourself so that way you fit in.
There's nothing wrong with liking two things over here and two things over here.
Yeah. It's that easy. Like It is literally that easy.
It's only an opinion.
You don't have
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Everyone's
Hey,
got one.
Hey,
Yeah.
opinions are like assholes, brother. Everyone's got one,
And they all
And they
talk.
stink.
and they all stink. Yeah, it's simple as, bro. Simple as. Life's what does he say? Joe Dirt. Life's a garden, man. You just gotta dig it.
That's funny. Hey, man, we tied that up really well.
Yeah, that was, dude. Literally, like capped it off. Oh, yep. Did literally hour on the dot. That was
Tied up very nicely.
It's just another look into the mind. Another look into the mind. Imagine.
We're not bad people, okay?
No, of course not.
Just because you're a
if
bad
you stayed
guy.
to the end and you heard
Doesn't
all
mean
of it,
you're a
does
bad
not
guy.
mean you're a bad guy.
Bad guy.
That's a Disney movie.
Oh,
Gavin.
no,
Oh, get him out of here. Get him out. What you black dude that just saw a magic trick? What was that? Why'd you get up and run? Gavin's standing off camera now and he's not talking to the mic.
I knew it. You'll have a lightsaber eventually.
And look at that, folks. Look at that. At the end, we got him. I told you, we got him. All right, Gavin, can you come back on the mic real quick? We're gonna wrap up real quick here and let you guys know what's going on over the next little bit. Gavin, tell the people what you're gonna be doing up here pretty soon.
Yeah, yo, what up? Okay.
Yeah, what up? Camp Cozy Podcast. What up?
Podcast. I'm going to. I can't say it's my first time in Utah, but it's my first time going into Utah.
Gavin's joining the Mormon congregation.
Yeah, I'm moving there, guys.
He got himself a blonde, basic white girl wife. It's already arranged.
Her pussy's blown to shreds.
She's been
Yikes.
she's been in college 6 years, soaking all of them.
What was that show I watched? About the Utah Mormons.
Secret Life of Mormon Wives.
Fuck no.
Are you talking about the ballerina farm?
The old Western one.
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah. American Primeval or whatever. Yeah.
That's you.
Boy, I'm hitting 2 national parks. And
That was one of them.
and yep, we're gonna go do some fun stuff in Utah next week. So we won't be recording, or I won't be recording then. But,
We also probably won't be recording. I never released. We already have an episode recorded and edited, and I never posted it. But I figured out I could just post it this week, post this one the next week, and we're covered.
Yeah, that's true. Also,
So-
if you guys haven't caught on by now, we really don't record without each other. So
Yeah, it's
if
hard
one of
for
us can't make it, we usually just all don't make it.
Yeah. I mean, I did one episode by myself one time, and I still haven't mustered up the courage to try that again. I'm scared.
Yeah, we did one without Tyler because it was really early, but yeah, just like one-offs.
There is
We don't really
I
do
do
that
have
too much.
files of Gavin and Tyler
Oh yeah.
when you guys did your guys' episode when I was out of town.
That one's bad.
I don't think I've never listened to it. I think I'll keep it stored away forever, like in a
we went
vault.
ham for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and we recorded like 40 minutes.
It was like my episode where I was able to go like 30 minutes straight, and then at the end, once I ran out of steam, I was like, fuck.
And you could hear my light string on my fan. Ding.
Ting, ting,
Oh,
ting,
yeah.
ting, ting.
That's
Oh,
right. I
okay.
forgot about that.
But yeah, Gavin's going to be taking a trip.
Yes.
And not only are we probably not going to record because Gavin's going to be gone because of the whole like not having all three of us here.
Oh yeah.
He is taking the camera,
Yes.
so he's going to be getting some shots, and we're gonna use them in some capacity.
Well, new intro.
Yeah,
actually.
we've been Ooh, yeah.
alright.
Get some cool like B-roll shots.
Yeah.
I'll show you how to change the settings on the camera so you can do like time lapses and shit.
Dope. Sounds good.
He'll get some sick shots, and we can have some new like little B-roll footage for an intro. I also have some footage from our fishing trip that we took way long ago, and start making like a little dynamic intro of our little adventures we take.
Fuck yeah. Sounds good.
Now you guys just need motorcycles.
Yep. And then we need motorcycles, and we need what's the thing called? The Cardo.
Yeah.
We get Cardos, and we can just record the podcast on bikes.
Hell yeah. I'm down.
Just every time Tyler talks, it's just like, yeah. Oh, what was that?
Woo!
You
That's all I
guys,
hear when I'm on the phone with them.
you guys got to catch up.
I'll say something and then like the audio, I'll hear like, and then it'll cut. It'll be like, and then Tyler will go, yeah. Like it'll like cut and then he'll say something. It's yeah. So we'll get some cardos and then when we ride motorcycles, we could just podcast on the road.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, Tyler has to run from the cops, so we're it's just me and Gavin.
We're pulled over.
Yeah.
Who's your buddy?
Yeah, who's your buddy? Dude, we
You better
don't
call
even,
your buddy and get him back
dude.
here.
I don't even know the guy, dude. I don't even know the
Bullshit.
guy, dude.
You're in Texas.
I'll get you for running. How about that? I'll take your ass to jail. I hate that video of that guy being like, I literally don't know who the guy is.
Well, Ossifer, please.
But yeah, folks, that's another episode of Camp Cozy.
You.
Keeping it.
Y'all have a good one.
Peace.
Deuces.
Days.